Good evening. I'm your host, Conversations with Sir Miguel. It is February 5th, 2024. Acts of Faith. Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. Maya Angelou. Each of us bring to this world unique talents, gifts, and abilities. Even if you don't know what it is or value what you do, someone somewhere will benefit from your presence. No one can do what you do exactly the way you do it. It is the uniqueness that makes you valuable to this world. We are each as unique and valuable as the other. It was designed that way, a gift from God. Gifts are not given on the basis of race or gender. As a matter of truth, gifts comes from many shapes, sizes, and colors. When you do what you do exactly the way you do it, you are sharing God's gift bestowed for the good of the world. I have something valuable to give the world. Acts of Faith, February 5th, by the one and only Maya Angelou. I just wanted to come in here and give you all something that resonates with me because we all are valuable, but we must understand what our value is. Is our value sold up into what other people think? Is our value dependent on what other people say or think about us? As I would always say, your purpose was already written before other people's opinion. And I'm going to base this on life itself, not YouTube, not social media, because these stuffs are considered trends, fads, phases of life, and it's so-called the norm, as they say. People call themselves influencer, but what are you really influencing? Is your influence really valuable to the people? Are you influencing other people for attention? We got to value ourselves in terms of the way that God looks at us and the gifts that He's given us. And we should take advantage of those gifts and do it in such a way where it will be conducive as well as fruitful for those who we intend to help along the way. And my feeling is, and I'm not saying this for everyone, but it seems as though there's a driving force that moving people away from their true value and moving them to devalue themselves in such a way where they do or say things that they think that they're going to get their kind of attention that they really don't want, but they get it anyway. And it's unfortunate that people do not really realize words do mean something. Words have value to them as well. I want you to understand that when things arise, make sure you understand that you have investigated that information thoroughly before you go off on a hinge and hurt someone or say something out of the way if it had really nothing to do with you. Because oftentimes there's too many little mini wars going on in the world, and we tend to get caught up in them when we should really be focusing on what's valuable to us at that moment and not worry about something that's not valuing you because of either what you heard or what you think or what you assume you heard, but you really don't have all the facts in that case. And sometimes we devalue things because we think we know something when we haven't really fully investigated what it is. If God has given you a gift, investigate and value that gift so that way you can use it accordingly. Because each and everyone has a gift. Some of us have a talent, but we must understand how to use that talent in such a way where it's not coming off as being deceitful, greed, or devaluing others. Because we all are valuable at some point, at some given time and given moment to the world at large. So I just wanted to come in here and bring that to your attention tonight because I think we all tend to devalue some things in our lives versus valuing the things that God has bestowed upon us. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but I think in our own wise ways, whether you're young, middle aged, or older, we should always sit back and ask ourselves, how valuable are we? How valuable are we to the world? And if we are valuable and God values us, then why don't we value God and the gifts that He's given us? So we must continue to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, how valuable are to the world? Are we going to do the right thing? Or are we going to devalue ourselves by doing the wrong thing? But again, your gifts are more important to the world at large because God has given them to you. So don't devalue it by doing foolish things that will put you in a situation that you may regret. You have value to this world. You have value to your children. You have value to your community, to your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your significant other, whoever it is may be. You do have value, so you are enough. But I just wanted to come in here and bring that to you all, as I too need to examine my value to the world and where it should lie and where it should go and who it should be directed towards. Again, thank you for your time, and I hope you receive this message well. Until then, God bless. I'll see you on the other side. I'm out.